Nordstrom brings you the season's most wanted brands. Skims, Mango, Free People, and Princess Polly. All under $100. From trending sneakers to beauty must-haves, we've curated the styles you'll wear on repeat this spring. Free shipping, free returns, and in-store pickup make it easier than ever. Shop now in stores and at Nordstrom.com.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. You might say all kinds of stuff when things go wrong, but these are the words you really need to remember. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. They've got options to fit your unique insurance needs, meaning you can talk to your agent to choose the coverage you need, have coverage options to protect the things you value most, file a claim right on the State Farm mobile app, and even reach a real person when you need to talk to someone. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This is Optimal Health Daily. Weight Loss Goals, Realistic or Unreasonable? Part 2 by Julia Steier with DietSpotlight.com. And I'm Dr. Neil, your very own personal narrator. This is one of 5 podcasts we read to you from blogs for free so that you don't have to read them yourself. Except on Fridays, that's where I usually answer your questions. Now, as a reminder, today's post is a continuation from yesterday, so I'd recommend listening to yesterday's episode first if you haven't already. But if you're all caught up, let's jump right in and hear part 2 and continue optimizing your life. Weight Loss Goals, Realistic or Unreasonable? Part 2 by Julia Steier with DietSpotlight.com. Smart Goal Setting. Focusing on setting SMART goals is important. You shouldn't just rush to set your goals. Instead, you should take the time to do plenty of research and to look inward so that you can determine what you want to achieve. Quote, "Eating healthy doesn't need to be a chore or something that is scheduled. Once you incorporate whole foods into your daily meals, you'll feel the profound difference in your body, mind, energy level, and disposition." This is according to Robin Gleason, owner of Simply Fresh Dinners. This can help you set goals that will benefit you in the long run and that will provide you with the most personal satisfaction when you reach them. The importance of goal setting. Why is goal setting important? You should think about how hard it is to lose weight and about how easy it is to get frustrated when you don't feel as if you see the results that you want to see. By setting goals, you can help prevent yourself from being frustrated, since you'll be able to chip away at your weight loss 1 pound at a time. This can make the whole process of sticking to a healthy diet and exercise plan a whole lot easier, which can help you stay on track and help you achieve better results in the long run. Why is goal setting important? The importance of goal setting goes beyond just avoiding getting frustrated, although this element is essential. By making a plan about how much weight you want to lose, you can help ensure that you are targeting a healthy and realistic weight for yourself. This can help to prevent you from attempting to lose too much weight as well. Plus, once you start having goals in mind, it can be easier for you to make a plan that will work and help you get the results that you are looking for. Goal setting steps. The steps to setting goals for losing weight are pretty easy. First, weigh yourself so that you know what your starting point is. And second, do a little research to determine how much you should weigh at your height and build. The first goal you may want to consider setting may be to get out of the obese or overweight classification. Then you can focus on other goals, such as losing another 10 pounds so that you can feel confident about how you look. Along with setting your goals, you'll need to follow certain steps when achieving them as well. You may find that you want to track them and check them off your list as you meet them, for example. You might even decide that you will reward yourself in some way, such as buying a new outfit when you reach your first weight loss goal, and maybe buying a new wardrobe when you achieve your final weight loss goal. Rewarding yourself is a good way to pat yourself on the back for all of your hard work, and knowing that you have a reward coming can also help you stay focused on achieving the goals that you have set for yourself. Personal goal setting. Once you start setting goals for losing weight and see how much goal setting helps you, you may find that you want to start setting goals in other areas of your life as well. These can include many things. You might set goals to increase your education or to improve and build your career or business, for example. Ludo's Primal Wellness states, quote, "Make sure the fruit basket is always full at work. Fruits such as oranges, grapes, plums, and apples. These fruits are good as they give you the same energy boost that you'll get from sugary snacks, but with more vitamins. This is an initial step that will help you to start feeling better and create a positive habit. Also, try to change your lunch habits. We recommend ditching the sandwiches and substituting them for vegetable-based lunches like an avocado salad or a broth that you've made beforehand. You'll need to be organized, but by doing this, you'll be well on your way towards long-term healthy eating goals. Also, give refined and processed carbs a miss. These include foods such as white bread, pasta, and white rice. These provide low nutrient values for the body and for the brain, meaning we're likely to feel lethargic and suffer a lack of focus and may be prone to energy crashes, which is not ideal when you're in the office. Also, how many of us manage to drink the recommended 1.2 liters of water every day? A lot of us don't, and this can lead to headaches, dizziness, and sleepiness. Tackle it by keeping a water bottle on your desk at work and make sure it's regularly topped up. You can even add some fruit in it if you'd like, or reach for a mug of herbal tea instead. Just try to avoid the sugary drinks, as you're much more likely to become dehydrated if you drink these instead of water. Staying hydrated provides many benefits, including helping the kidneys to clear sodium, urea, and toxins from the body while keeping you focused. It's good to have a main meal early in the evening, maybe no later than 8 p.m. We recommend that you fast after that, remembering that you'll be fasting in your sleep and giving your body plenty of time to repair itself. If you feel the urge to snack later in the evening, go for things like dried fruit, boiled eggs and nuts, or a piece of dark chocolate as a treat. Make sure you get a good night's sleep. We also burn fat when we're asleep, so this is a vital step if you're trying to shed a few pounds. End quote. Goal setting isn't just beneficial with regards to weight loss. It can also help you out in many areas of your life and could be just what you need to do so that you can truly work towards doing all the things that you want to do. You just listened to part 2 of the post titled Weight Loss Goals, Realistic or Unreasonable by Julia Steier with dietspotlight.com, and I'll be right back with my commentary. When we started this podcast, it felt like diving into the deep end. Each day brought new challenges, and we were drowning in decisions. Finding the right tools became our lifeline. For millions of entrepreneurs, that essential tool is Shopify. Shopify powers millions of businesses worldwide and handles 10% of all e-commerce in the US. Launch confidently using hundreds of templates that create a beautiful online store matching your brand. Create content effortlessly with Shopify's AI tools that write compelling descriptions, craft headlines, and enhance photography, and market like a pro without a team. Plus, Shopify's expertise covers everything: inventory, shipping, returns, and beyond. If you're ready to sell, you're ready for Shopify. Turn your big business idea into with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/OHD. Go to shopify.com/OHD. Shopify.com/OHD.
Oikos presents 15 Seconds of Strength.
Here we go. Steve's got a trunk full of groceries and no one to help him.
Oh, that's tough, Jim. Looks like a 5-trip load at least.
He grabs the first bag, the second. Bob, it looks like he's trying to do it all in one trip. He shimmies the door open, steps over the dog. Oh, and he stumbles.
Oh, right into the kitchen without missing a beat. Jim, now that's a man who eats his protein-packed Oikos.
With 15 grams of complete protein in each cup, Oikos Triple Zero can help build strength for every day. Oikos, stronger makes everything better.
Dr. Neal here for my commentary. So here's the thing. When we think about our goals, we often start big picture. Like, I want to look like Jennifer Aniston, or I want to look like Hugh Jackman when he was doing the Wolverine movies. But there are a couple of problems with that. One thing we have to remember is, well, how realistic are those goals? Think about how Hugh Jackman, for example, looked like the Wolverine. Well, he was paid to work out 8 hours a day. He admitted also to taking steroids, by the way, which is probably not something I'd recommend people do. So right off the bat, the goal we may have set for ourselves may be unrealistic. But more importantly, we don't know how to get from where we are right now to the ultimate goal of looking like Jennifer Aniston or Hugh Jackman in the Wolverine movies. By just stating out loud that I want to look like that isn't enough to get us from where we are now to that ultimate goal. What we have to do instead is map out how we're going to get from point A, where we are right now with our bodies, to point B, looking like the Wolverine. So we need to create a map for ourselves. We have to create our own GPS roadmap of how we're going to get from point A to point B. That's where we need to set those small goals that Julia was writing about in this post. We may have to start by just aiming to work out more consistently. And if we can be even more specific and say, I will work out for 3 days this week for at least 30 minutes, that's even better. Once you've mastered that goal, let's say you've been working out for 3 days a week for at least 30 minutes the last month. Well, now let's change that goal. Let's maybe make it 4 days a week for 30 minutes or 3 days a week for 45 minutes, whatever works for you. Either way, we have to add some progression. When we're talking about eating healthier, you'd use the same rule. Instead of saying, oh, I want to be eating more fruits and vegetables, that's my goal. Well, that's great. I love that goal, but how are you going to get there? You need to think about which meals are you going to add more fruits and vegetables to? Are you going to snack on them? Are you going to add 1 serving to lunch and to dinner? Maybe add just 2 servings to dinner because that's the easiest time for you. Those are the goals that you need to think about setting. Notice how specific they are. And if you can do that and continue to progress and add to those goals, you'll find that with consistency and without even realizing it, you're going to reach your goal. All right, thank you for listening. Thank you for being a subscriber. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for the Friday Q&A and where your optimal life awaits.